So, 7th round starts. Who do we take? We take Green. Right out of North Carolina. The yin to the yang, the secondary option outside of Josh Downs. Made a great one-handed catch. Travis Bell was the first pick. Antoine Green, okay. We're at 219. Guys, we're running out of options here. We got about 40 slots before we get to Mr. Irrelevant. Zach Kuntz just finally got off the board, went to the Jets. Way to ruin him. Got your next Anthony Beck. What do I think about Antoine Green? Just a good option to be the second leading receiver on any other team. Just not a bet, not an alpha male, not taking over the locker room or the field. He's not getting his Randy ratio, that's for sure. Just another guy. There's Jalen Jones. The pick is in. People have been asking me about Jalen Jones. Corner from A&M. Jalen Jones. Just got drafted by the Colts. 7th round. He's in the league, bruh. Steelers killing the draft. Okay. We'll find out. We'll find out. Steelers killing the draft. Maybe. Maybe not. I haven't checked yet, guys. I'm sitting here, and I'm just catching up. So, I missed the majority of the draft. Purposely. I was busy with my daughter. But here we are. Catching up. I will sit down and give grades on everybody in the near future. It's probably starting next week. I got to assess some things. Still got to focus on the transfer portal. But, man, Zach Kuntz. This dude is like 6'8". He's huge. He's a monster of a man. But he showed up in shape for the combine and got him drafted. Just barely. That should scare you if you're a tight end. All right, let's see what we're doing here. Sorry, pardon me 1 second. Sorry not having my setup and just using my phone to do these live streams. People are going to come back and watch them and be like, dude, I'm just watching a dude talk in his hotel room the whole time. And it's like, yeah, that's what you're going to do. So, underwhelming draft picks. Who's doing this? Who did these drafts? Oh, they were just showing you ODU draft picks. Okay. Guys from ODU who got drafted. 3 of them? 3 guys from ODU drafted? All right. Some of you people look awful. You know, I don't know who these people are that attend Colorado getting them commits. Yeah. They already have their entire starting offensive line. It's hard to get more commits when you already have all the starters. Nobody that wants to be a backup. You know, there's not a lot of backups in the transfer portal. There's a lot of guys wanting to be starters. It's a little different. They got all their starting linemen. They got good offensive linemen. They'll get a couple more, but man, Jalen Jones, big guy. He started. They like long arm corners. They look for dudes with long reach for picks. All right, Vikings are in. 2-2-2. We're on pick 222. Don't you like when it's rapid fire like this? So much better than that first round. I sat there talking for like 30 minutes on the first one. And we were just still staring at each other going, is Stroud gone yet? We already know Stroud's the next pick. Can we do something else? So here, 6th, 7th round, pick after pick after pick. Give it to me. Dwayne McBride, UAB, 1,800-yard rusher. Like I said, no ability to catch a pass and fumbles way too much. But can run the ball. So the Vikings just got Dwayne McBride in the 7th round. Why aren't you streaming on TikTok? I have no desire to stream on TikTok. I don't like the rules. I don't like a lot of what it does. So we'll just get off of there and stream for 7 people here on YouTube. I don't care what the numbers look like. I don't. I know there's hundreds of people waiting for me over there. I know. They'll be okay. I'll let them know. I'm going to be on YouTube from now on. I'm going to live stream from YouTube. I'm going to be cross-posting. The only thing I really use TikTok for is for editing purposes, just because I like their editor. But I'm good right here on YouTube. I will build up my own following. It might take a while. Excuse me, but we'll take our time. All right, here we go. Rams pick is in, 223. Ethan Evans, punter, Wingate. Bro, thank you very much, Jimmy. You're riding with me. I'm trying to find people to ride with me. I got people everywhere. Ethan Evans from Wingate. I don't even know where Wingate is. This is an NFL draft special right here. I have never seen Ethan Evans punter from Wingate. And if I've never seen you, you don't exist. That's just the reality of the draft at this point. If I have never seen you, you don't exist. If I don't know your name, if I've never seen it, you don't exist. They took a punter. They could have taken, look at Rajon Wright's right there. When you go and take a punter, that tells me Rajon, no one else was going to take that punter. He could have been an undrafted free agent. You could have went and got anybody else. Sean Tucker's not getting drafted. Remember what I said. Now, we're down to the last couple picks here, but I don't think Sean Tucker's getting drafted. He has an injury concern, like a real one. So Sean Tucker is the most gifted, skilled player not getting drafted this weekend, unless somebody wastes a draft pick on him. But it's one of those situations where he wasn't medically cleared to take part in the combine. Like, that's the crazy part. He couldn't even go to the combine and do his workouts. You fail a physical? Here we go. He couldn't be traded if he needed to be. Who did the Falcons pick at 224? Let's see what the Falcons picked at 224. 224. Give me somebody good. Somebody local. Somebody regional. Give me somebody from Alabama. Like I said, somebody regional. Usually 7th round picks are regional. So he takes DeMarco Helms. So I never really watched DeMarco with the intent of seeing him as a pro. I actually thought he was an NFL caliber, but more power to him. He put in work. He's on the field. I get it. Yeah, see, they say he had 108 tackles. I get it. I don't like safeties who don't have interceptions. Feels like the Falcons have added 45 DBs this offseason. Yeah, I don't know. They got beef with everybody. We'll see what happens. DeMarco being a local guy, being comfortable, he must be ecstatic. He just got drafted by the damn Falcons. Do you imagine if I was getting drafted, guys, I would be out there doing yard work or something. Something get my mind off of it. And then somebody calls and I missed a call. And I find out I got drafted via the TV the next day because I had my phone off. Yeah, if you're a star player, just turn your phone off. That's what I recommend. Charmin. All right, now that we got a commercial, let's talk about it. Sean Tucker being injured. Don't think he's going to get drafted, unfortunately. Shout out to the Falcons, though. They took Bijan Robinson, Matthew Bergeron, Zach Harrison, Ohio State defensive end, Clark Phillips III. Yeah, the Falcons went out and looked at players, bro. They didn't care about their size. They didn't care about what's going on. They don't even care where they're drafting these guys. They just said, oh, is that a player? We're taking him. Who's the best player? We're taking him. I think they're taking best player on the board thing. But shout out to who had the balls to take a punter before Zach Evans, or a kicker before Zach Evans. Those got to be mistakes, bro. Like, seriously. Oh, my wrist is popping. What came first, the chicken or the egg? They're asking. The cookie or the cookie dough? Pretty sure it was the cookie dough. Sorry, he's asking. I was watching a commercial. I get a little distracted sometimes when I'm watching TV, and I stop talking to you guys. And somebody comes back and watches the live, and they're like, man, this guy's streaming, and he just starts minding his own business. The Patriots did both. 2 punters and 2 kickers got drafted. Look at that, you guys. These special teamers are being respected. How dare you? Like, you can't possibly think those punters and kickers are better than Sean Tucker as football players. But it's about team needs. And they're drafting team needs. What do you think about Dallas draft, the Cowboys draft? What do I think about the Cowboys draft? I like it. I think for where they're drafting guys, it's pretty good. I think you got to be careful drafting guys late that are, I don't know, that could be like a waste, but I think they did good. Don't waste any picks. Find yourself starters. I dare you to go into a draft just trying to find starters. I don't care what round it is. Find starters. 6th, 7th round, find a starter. That's what these teams are doing when they get a punter and a kicker. They're finding starters, theoretically. But that Moody pick was disrespectful. Moody, 3rd round, there's no way he was better than anybody else still available. And somebody took that kicker, Moody, right? Am I saying it right? The Michigan kicker? Moody? I'm going off memory. They're like, yeah, man, he's just a great kicker. Yeah. Get away from me. Get away from me. What round was Sajana Bassa? You guys know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Jake Mooney, Muddy. Yeah, Jake Money, Moody. Julian Edelman, 7th round, 232. Julian Edelman was taken in the 7th round at 232. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Stop that nonsense. Julian Edelman did not go in the 1st. No, Colin. He went in the 7th round. 7th round. He was a converted wide receiver, converted quarterback, moved to wide receiver. Nobody really thought he was going to be anything, except for the Patriots. Which is nuts. Most notable 7th round draft picks. Trent Brown. He was all right. Oh, Sebastian Janikowski. My bad. Yes, he was a 1st round pick. Yeah, my bad. I get it now. They're showing you all these players right now, notable 7th round draft picks. Shannon Sharp's there. Yeah, you can get a Shannon Sharp right now. You're not going to get him if you're drafting punters like Ethan Evans. Stop drafting punters, Rams. I'm giving the Rams an F for drafting a punter in the 7th round. You could have just waited. It's not like anybody's going to take him. I'm giving them an F. Here we go. Sorry. The Pat Tillman Propaganda Foundation. You guys didn't know. I'm going to tell you right now. Pat Tillman was killed by his own people. Pat Tillman was assassinated by his own squad members. He was murdered because he was against the war. Exactly, Fernando. If you guys can't see the chat, Fernando says, hold on. Appalachian State Guard. Fernando says, the Rams got a whole lot of nobody around Aaron Darnold, and they're drafting a punter from Wagner. Tell me what's going on, bro. You got a whole lot of nothing, and you start taking punters? You can't be drafting punters. Not when you need help at other positions. And there's players on the board. There's players available. Guys who can make your team, I'm sure of it. How are none of these guys on your draft board? How are none of these guys on your board? How is Hunter Lepecki not on your draft board? Guess who he is? Wait till the Packers go to draft and they take Hunter Lepecki. Go to wide receiver Charlie Jones. Got drafted by Cincinnati. Bruh, you don't know how high I am on Charlie Jones? He's one of my top 10 wide receivers. That's the next Julian Edelman. I think he's faster than Julian Edelman. He's a beast. Charlie Jones is real. Stop it. Charlie Jones was my 10th best wide receiver in this league, in this draft. I sound crazy, but I'm being serious. Okay. Ventrell Miller went in the 4th round. Good. Okay. I'm reading this now. Jacksonville's pick is in. Who is it? Who is Jacksonville's pick? You see why? Yeah, Charlie Jones is real. He crushed Broderick. Oh, Raymond Vahasek. Vahasek. I watched Charlie Jones. Who was that? Who's that guy? Garrett Williams? The corner from Syracuse? Who got drafted fairly high. Insane. Because I watched the tape on that boy, and Garrett couldn't even be on the same field as Charlie Jones. Charlie Jones was not having it. He's better than all these dudes. Come on, baby. Come on. I'm going to go play a poker tournament after this. Well, cash game, but still. I want to see some greatness. Just so you guys are aware, I lost $700 in poker yesterday. Not really. I lost 400, and then I went and dropped another 400 on a roulette table. I just put 400 on black, and I won. And then I put 200 on black, and I won, made it 400. Left it there, and just said spin it again, and it came up red. Should have known. It's 50-50, right? Go to red. So I essentially lost my money that I had just won. But that's life. And then I left and went and got myself some McDonald's. But that's a whole other story. Let's talk about this draft. Because the Rams did the same thing. The Rams had a choice. They could have took their chips and went. And they decided to leave it all out there and lose their ass. A punter. A punter, bro? You can't be drafting a punter. Wagner. The Wagner punter of all punters. I don't know who the hell he is. I'm telling you, man. RicoKnows. I don't know that guy. All right, Titans. Pick is in. 228. Come on. Be a RicoKnows draft pick. Devontae Maxwell. He's from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Devontae Maxwell. They get geographically close players. Get somebody. UT Martin. Oh my God, I almost called it. It was UT Martin. I tell you, they always get somebody nearby. Somebody regional. Colton Dowell. Oh man, UT Martin. Oh, I said Devontae Maxwell, Chattanooga, and they went UT Martin instead. That's buns. This close. Yeah, I'm gonna go find out. We're gonna go find out who this next punter is. That's a truth right there, Fernando. If you ever thought of one, you don't think I'm gonna do research on this punter? I'm doing research on this punter, and then I'm gonna point out how much better he better have been. Oh my God, than the other punters available, because there's gonna be punters available at the end of this draft for sure. They are all undrafted free agents. You don't draft punters and kickers, man. Stop it. You just don't. You like a nice kicker? Get him in free agency. Don't try to draft one of these young kids who can't make any kicks under pressure. I don't want to hear it. Damn. I said they're going to get a regional guy from Tennessee. I picked the wrong school. Oh, this kid's running slow. They got a kid running a 40. He's so slow. He's wearing a Mahomes jersey. What'd you expect? I would have dusted that kid and never looked back. I would have dusted him. They got Chiefs fans trying to yell. Where are the Rams fans? There's a Rams fan. Hey, right on cue, Rams guy on the TV. 99. Hey, you know you guys just drafted a punter? Motley Crue. It's absolutely gross that Motley Crue is still performing and are trying to look 12. Stop being in your 60s and trying to look fuckable, bro. It's terrible. Excuse my language. But that just can't happen. God, these guys are awful looking. Is that Tommy Lee on the drums? Is Tommy Lee a drummer? Someone really going to get Keaton as an undrafted free agent. He's small, but he's a beast. Second most yak. 0 fumbles in 3 years. Exactly. I'm telling you right now, Keaton Mitchell is far and away one of the best running backs in this draft. And they're going to ignore him. And that's fine. This is gross. Motley Crue has a backup singer girl just as old as them. She just looks strung out on meth. Get her off my TV, please. Oh, my goodness. Bro. Does anybody understand what they're saying? Are they doing a bilingual show? Hey, shout out to Voorhees. USC just got drafted by the Ravens. Is this in a foreign country? That ain't English, bro. I've been speaking English 40 years. They're doing a bilingual show. Okay, they're doing a tribute to another country. They gotta be. They gotta be in another country. There's a big stadium there. That ain't at the draft. It's nighttime. They gotta be in Europe somewhere. This is a dialect I don't understand. Yeah. Okay, so they're rocking out and the crowd's not moving at all. Do you guys see the crowd? They're stationary. That crowd is not into this song. I promise you. Are you ready? First words I've understood. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Trash, bro. Can we just get picks? Oh my God! Why are the Bills on the clock so long? It's the 7th round. Bills, pick somebody, please. Who are the Bills gonna pick? Hey, they've been picking pretty decent. They're the ones who picked Kincaid, right? C.J. Johnson and others are going draft free agent. No, no way C.J. Johnson and Keaton Mitchell go undrafted. There's just no way. They're so good. I'm telling you right now, somebody's gonna pick them these next 30 picks. You have to. You don't think C.J. Johnson improves the Rams instead of this punter? I'm not letting it go, bro. The Rams just ruined my whole appetite. C.J. Johnson, I'm going to make a whole list. RicoKnows top 10 players not drafted. Has any HBCU players gotten drafted this year? I haven't noticed any. Maybe there's an offensive lineman out of Arkansas Pine Bluff. His name escapes him right now. Is it Miller? Chris Miller? No, what? I forget his name. I know Aubrey Miller, but there's another guy. Somebody look it up. Arkansas Pine Bluff offensive lineman should have been drafted. Maybe Roberts? I'll know when I see his name. I'll know when I see it. It'll trigger my memory. Arkansas Pine Bluff offensive lineman, or Land from A&M, or Aubrey Miller from Jackson State. Those are my big 3 that should have been drafted. I'm big on those 3 getting drafted from the HBCUs, and I haven't seen their names, and we're down to like the final 39 picks. So we're down to the final 39 picks after this one, but come on, brother. Give me somebody. Give me something. Here we go. Who did the Bills pick? Did they pick an HBCU guy? Nope. They picked an Ole Miss guard. That's cool. He's from the South. Nick Broker. He's from the South. Mark Evans. There it is. Boom. Thank you very much. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, man. It's unfortunate that these Eastern Carolina guys might not get drafted. These are NFL talents for sure. And there's even, Jalen Moreno-Cropper still out there, not drafted right now. These are going to be some of the guys who make it in the NFL. Undrafted free agents, they're going to make it. And I'm going to be sitting around saying, I told you so. What are we looking at? We're looking at, who's the other receiver? I got a couple of them. Charlotte, right? Grant DuBose. Breaking things down in layman's terms for the ignorant. Hey, shout out to you, Mr. Jordan. Camonte Jordan, shout out to you for understanding it. I'm just speaking English, bro. I'm just out here talking. When I talk to these guys, though, you got to remember, I try not to insult anyone because I understand that we're not all intelligent. Like, they might not be intelligent. But I could talk to them in their words if they wanted me to. Like, I'm a chameleon. I could be, cuz, you got it twisted, man. You don't know what you're talking about. You out of pocket for this one. I could do all that. Or I can remain cordial, polite, and say it correctly. And then you can just hate on the messenger at that point because the information's there for you, right? But some people just don't like what I'm doing. Thoughts on running back Chris Rodriguez. A lot of wear and tear on his tires there, Jordan Go. Did he get drafted? I don't think – is his name been called? Because I can tell you right now, when I watch him on film, I can understand how he got injured. Commanders got him? Okay. Well, he's got a lot of wear and tear on his tires. Do I like Deuce Vaughn? The deuce is loose, bro. Deuce Vaughn and Keaton Mitchell are the same guys, but Keaton Mitchell is faster. Speaking of speed, the Raiders like speed. So let's see if they go ahead and pull the trigger on this. Hey, forgive the punt. Nope. They took Nesta Jade. Yep. Arizona State. So in the 3rd round, you take regional guys because I'm a master at it. Thank you very much. Because when you're taking regional guys, that means your scouts went out to the nearest places and looked at the closest players to you. It also logistically costs nothing to move a guy who lives right down the street from you. It doesn't cost anything in moving costs because, you got to pay for their travel, their per diem and stuff. as an NFL franchise. So when you start taking these guys in the 7th round, they're always somebody regional nearby. Not always, but you know what I mean. What's the word? The probability of them being within the proximity of that team is very high, especially undrafted free agents. You just got a better rapport with certain nearby universities because your scouts will just go there on the weekend. Just be like, yeah, we're going to go catch the TCU game. I know we're in Dallas, but let's go catch that TCU SMU game. All of a sudden, you see nothing but TCU SMU dudes coming in. All right, Green Bay, they watch the channel. What do I think of KJ Henry, Clemson? It's not bad. You never noticed that? Notice that now. Mappow's a beast. Don't even start. Marty Mappow's the best there ever was. So, Green Bay watches RicoKnows. They do. Everything they've done in this draft so far, every single selection, has been a guy that I made a video about or somebody I talked about. I promise you. Lucas Van Ness, Luke Musgrave, Tucker Kraft, Jaden Reed. These are all my guys. Literally, Green Bay just went, hey, what did Rico say? Let's go get one of those guys. They even took Sean Clifford. Hey, didn't Rico say Sean Clifford's better than Will Levis? We're going to do this, man. We'll take Sean Clifford. So here we go. Dontavius Wicks. Didn't Rico do this? Hey, wait. Isn't Carl Brooks on Rico's hidden rosters list? Hey, this is one of his hidden gems. So let's see what they do here. The pick is in. 7th round. Guarantee it's not a punter. Wait, they already took a kicker? Hell, hold on. They already took a kicker? I never told them to take a kicker. They don't get it all right. Hey, Fernando just said it. They took a kicker. Hey, bro, I didn't know they took a kicker. Take this all back. The Packers should have watched the channel longer. Yeah, I love Marty Mappow. Here we go. What did the Packers do? Oh, man. They need a linebacker. HBCU. Now, Packers can't get black players. We know the rules. HBCU. Linebacker. Land. FAMU. Call it. FAMU. Tell me they went and got him. Or did they stay regional? Or did they go to Wisconsin? Or did they go to Illinois? Did they go to... They went with somebody in the Big Ten, I'm sure. Come on, baby. Fingers crossed. Here goes. Linebacker, HBCU. Come on, I'm watching. It's about to show up. Sorry. Here it goes. Don't hold your breath. 1, 1.5, 1 3/4, 1 5/8. I think I went backwards. Yeah, 6/8, 3/4, 5/8. Low. Carrington Valentine, corner, Kentucky. Another SEC corner. Trash. He's been the best available player for the whole day. Mel Kiper's ecstatic. He finally got a guy off his top 5 that's been available. More power to him. But, all right. Valentine it is. Not double-digit pass breakups. You guys already know I like double-digit pass breakup guys. Doesn't have that, okay? 1 interception all season. I just need you to have over 10 pass breakups. So, for me, Valentine's not there. If I have 10, I'm with you. He had 12 in his whole career, not 10 in a season. Hey, Justin Shorter got drafted by the Bills. The Bills are literally bombing this draft. I don't care what anybody says. Osiris Torrance, they say guard, Florida. Everybody gets all excited. Oh, my God. Guard. He's from the SEC. Bro, that's a Sun Belt guard. He's from Troy. It's a Sun Belt guard. Went to the SEC this year and played fine. Whatever. It's a Sun Belt guard. Are you getting excited about some all Sun Belt dudes? Let me see you guys advocating for all Sun Belt guys. Rico, why don't you like Osiris Torrance? Like, what? It's a Sun Belt guy. He's been in the SEC for 8 months. He didn't even play in the bowl game. He was in the SEC for 6 months. And now you want to claim him? Oh, he's SEC. He's SEC. Do you claim Jalen Hurts? Or is he a Big 12 quarterback? Let me know. Because if you claim Jalen Hurts, you can't claim Joey Burrow. So let me know. What is it? You SEC homers. Yeah, KJ Henry coming out of Clemson. He's the 3rd best defensive lineman from Clemson. So it's hard to tell on tape that he's draft worthy just because I see I see other guys on the line that are better than him, but he's not a bad player. It's just when you get the whole team full of studs, it's hard to tell which one's good. Are you good? Or is your teammate double teamed letting you be good? One of you guys is going to get the sack because everybody else sucks. You get what I'm saying? The bat can only chip one guy. Hey, thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for the likes. I got 4 thumbs up, so I appreciate it. Keep liking as much as you can. It helps people find the stream. It helps people understand what we're doing around here. And when I post it, somebody will notice. How did my Pats do with the draft? AJ Reed, they did good until I found out. No, they did good. I like a lot of things they're doing. They're getting a lot of the guys that I like. Wouldn't it be incredible if Kenny McIntosh goes undrafted? I think it's a waste of a pick. Izzy to the Jets. I didn't see that coming, Oprah. Everybody's so excited about it, the 1-2 punch. It'll do well because he's great wherever he goes. Who is Schoonmaker? He's a tight end out of Michigan, man. And he's good enough. Max Duggan better not go undrafted. He will. He probably will. No teams need to draft a quarterback because no one's going to take one. So you only draft guys you think people are going to take, or you can just wait and get them after the draft. Right now, you're going to draft skill players that can help you. Unless you're the Rams, they take a punter from Wagner in the 7th round. Like they don't need anybody else. Andre Jones, linebacker, Louisiana. Hey, that's almost like an HBCU. Louisiana, the Raging Cajun. Come on now. That's in the South. That's close. It's close to HBCU. I'm just saying. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't be mad at me. You know, hey, but speak of the devil. I just talked about a Sunbelt kid. And there's Louisiana. And I told you guys he was from Troy, Osiris. He's from Louisiana, but nobody takes my errors seriously. I be out here trolling sometimes, and nobody even corrects me. You guys just keep rolling with it. Like, oh yeah, Rico's right. Rico said that. Rico's right. Bro, I be putting intentional errors in videos, and you guys don't even catch them. I promise. You guys don't catch them 99% of the time. And then somebody will be like, oh yeah, I caught that. Nah, bro, it's so slick. I do it so slick sometimes. All right. Let's recalibrate. Oh, the pick is in for the Rams. Who did they get? Tell me they drafted a long snapper. Tell me they got that long snapper that's from the Army, the long snapper from the military. He's eligible for the draft. Man, what's his name? I made a video. I reposted his video. Tell me they drafted a long snapper. The Rams took a punter last time. Did they get a long snapper here? Let's see it. I shit you not. And then you go get Jason Taylor II, safety from Oklahoma State, my bad. Okay. How would you like to show up and try to say you're not carrying the shoulder pads? And somebody goes, bruh, they drafted that punter before you. Get the damn shoulder pads. How are you going to flex on me, bro? You're getting hazed. This guy is a ball hawk. This guy gets to the ball. He intercepts it. He does everything right. I promise you. Jason Taylor II did not deserve that disrespect. That's crazy, bruh. You went and took a punter ahead of him? Who on the board was going to take that punt? Could have took Jason Taylor earlier. It's crazy, man. Hey, we're running out of picks. We're at 234. It's in, so we're at 235. 34 picks left. 34 picks left. We got a lot of guys we want to see get drafted. I don't think they're all going to get drafted. So Jadakiss Bonds, not getting drafted. Jadakiss Bonds, wide receiver out of Hampton. That's another HBCU guy that I want to see get drafted. Not a defender. Deep threat. Really good receiver. The pick is in. The Packers watch the channel. Who are the Packers going to pick? Come on. Who are the Packers going to pick? Everybody's in anticipation. Like, what is coming across the screen, Rico? I know it's not Kenny McIntosh. I know it's not the Georgia running back. We're leaving that dude off the draft list, so I don't have to hear a single one of those Georgia fans. Wait till I tell them that they don't have pro running backs. None of your running backs are good enough to get drafted. Oh, Ronnie Hickman can get drafted. Hold up now. Ronnie Hickman's available. Safety out of Ohio State. Ronnie Hickman can go to the Packers. But the Packers watch the channel. So maybe they want C.J. Johnson instead. Wouldn't it be dangerous if they got C.J. Johnson and Jaden Reed, two of my favorite wide receivers? Oh. And Tucker Kraft. They got a whole receiving corps they never got for Aaron Rodgers. It's hilarious. They got all these weapons for Sean Clifford because he's better than Jordan Love. Watch this. Sean Clifford's going to be a starter instead of Jordan Love. Oh, and they already got Dontavian Wicks, so never mind. Dontavius Wicks. Oh, that kicker in the 6th round, though, bro. Out of Auburn? The kicker in the 6th round out of Auburn. It hurts. Packers got 3 picks left. They're picking all my guys. They got 3 picks left. Give me that Keaton Mitchell special right now. Get everybody say it with me. Keaton Mitchell. Keaton Mitchell. Say it with me, bro. He needs to get drafted. Because if he doesn't, he got drafted in the USFL. So if he don't make it in the league, he's going to be in the USFL. And he's going to kill them. He's too fast. Oh, they need a linebacker. That's what we talked about last time. Give me some HBCU linebackers. Hunter Lepecki's right down the street, bro. You're from North Dakota State. Give me a blue-nose, hardcore dude that can make the roster. Hunter, but they already drafted 2 tight ends. They don't need Lepecki. Oh, man. Oh, we got XFL championship tonight? We got the playoffs tonight. We got the playoffs tonight for XFL? I ain't going to the casino. I'm doing XFL reaction tonight. Here we go. What are we getting in, Jake? A baller. Hold on. Lou Nichols, running back, Central Michigan. I told you it's going to be regional. They took Lou Nichols the 3rd. Okay. I ain't mad at him. Yeah, what are you getting in Jake Haener? You're getting Drew Brees. You're getting Drew Brees and Jake Haener. You're getting the future. You're getting Drew Brees. Give him 2 years, he'll be the starting quarterback, and you guys won't want another quarterback. This is a crazy pick to me to take Lou Nichols the 3rd at running back. That's just nuts. I don't know how you take Lou Nichols over a ton of other running backs. That's insane to me. Lou Nichols over Keaton Mitchell. I need to write that down, and I need to know why. I need to go look it up. I need to go pull the tape. I'm a huge MAC guy. I talk about all the MAC teams all the time. I need to sit down and figure this out. All because of 2 years ago? Nah, Lou Nichols is who's the kid from Air Force this year? Who's the leading rusher from Air Force? Somebody let me know. The leading rusher from Air Force. I haven't been following today. Aubrey get picked up yet? No, he did not. Aubrey Miller has not. What do I think about the Jets draft? You know, it doesn't make sense to me, but more power to him. Taking Izzy. Maybe they want to run him back by committee. By a group committee. Aubrey Miller has not been drafted yet. But my goodness, we need to find out. Why did they pick? Keaton Mitchell needs to be drafted. Nesta Jade Silvera. Cool. All-time rusher? Who, Jimmy? The Max all-time rusher? Air Force? No, the Air Force running back from this year. Who's the Air Force running back from this year? That's what that draft pick's like to me, the Lou Nichols draft pick. Packers need to draft a safety. They're probably going to get one in free agency. Evan Hall got drafted? Guys, I cannot believe Evan Hall got drafted and not Keaton Mitchell. Evan Hall, he's from Northwestern. He had the worst combine ever. And he played terrible. He played okay, but it wasn't like, no, dude, no. That's crazy. I didn't even know Evan Hall went in the Brad Roberts. There it is. Brad Roberts might as well have just been drafted, which is insane to me. I did not know Evan Hall's already off the board and Keaton Mitchell's not drafted. Evan Hall? Lions drafted in the wrong order, but I like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. No, you could have got Gibbs in the 20s, bro. You could have traded back and got a ton of draft capital. I cannot believe Evan Hall's already off the board and Keaton Mitchell is not. These guys don't know what they're doing. Rajon Wright better get drafted as well. We're running out of picks, and we have so many people that need to get drafted. Kenny McIntosh does not deserve to be drafted. Not ahead of Keaton Mitchell. Sean Tucker will not get drafted, unfortunately. That's an injury thing. I can't believe Mel's best available left him on there. That's ridiculous. There's going to be a run on running backs right now just because of that Green Bay selection. I'm sure of it. Come on. Colts are going to take somebody regional. Northern Michigan. Northern Michigan. Guys, is that in the Upper? Is that in the Upper Peninsula? Where the hell is Northern Michigan? 14 career Division II games. Played as an offensive tackle. What? Because he ran a 4.8940? Who? He was a tight end. Jake Witt. Bro. This dude's Division II. Played tackle. I don't know him. I don't know him. I didn't evaluate him. He was a tight end. Moved to tackle. I don't know this guy. Northern Michigan is in Marquette, Michigan, apparently. Where the hell is Marquette? Kenny McIntosh just got drafted by the Seahawks. Hey, shout out to Pete Carroll for just sitting here hating on me, bruh. Kenny McIntosh goes to the Seahawks. That's hilarious. That's great. Do they have Rashad Penny? Who's their running back? Who's their running back? Kenny McIntosh isn't their running back. He's going to go to camp for a couple weeks and then get cut. Marquette, is it UP? Thank you. It's up by the mystery spot. You got to go through the Mackinac Bridge to get there. I told you we're going on a run of running backs. There's Lou Nichols. There he is. Mr. Lou Nichols. The Dolphins pick is in. Oh, wait. The Dolphins get speed, bruh. They took Charbonnet already? Penny went to the Eagles? My bad. No HBCU players to this point. A couple from Louisiana. The Raging Cajun. It's kind of like an honorary HBCU to me. Let's see what happens. Ryan Hayes, offensive tackle, Michigan. Okay. Bruh. Where is Keaton Mitchell? Kenny McIntosh going to be behind Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet. Dude. Can you understand that draft? I don't even understand that draft pick. It doesn't matter. These guys ain't James Houston. You don't get drafted just because there's some other good dude was around. My thing is this. How is Keaton Mitchell still on the board? How? He better than all these dudes. I seen it. I seen him since high school. I watched every high school game of his, and I saw him at East Carolina, and he never let me down one bit. All conference, 1,200 yards rushing. Like, what are we doing? This is the pros pro. Yeah, they want undrafted value for sure. They want you. Undrafted free agent's real. Being an undrafted free agent is all you need in life. Dude, we got to stop this nonsense. Chargers pick is in. They need to get speed. What are we doing? Go take somebody. Devontae Maxwell. Hey, whoever they draft, you're going to live in San Diego, bro. Oh, wait, Chargers don't play in San Diego no more, huh? Playing Carson. So check it out. I just saw right now. Ethan Evans, Wingate punter. Shout out to the Rams. Ethan Evans, Wingate punter. Dallas, Daniela, not drafted. Bruh, I'm telling you, Keaton Mitchell. They're not taking Duggan. Keaton Mitchell. Devontae Maxwell, Thomas Nkoum. These guys are going to make teams. Keaton Mitchell? Dude's a future Pro Bowler. I'm not just talking crazy. He's not just a good college back. That dude is... Him and Jahmyr Gibbs are extremely comparable. I'm not even joking. Chargers took Duggan? Chargers took Max Duggan? They got themselves a nice, big, strong backup. Do you know how they signing up undrafted players go? Is it a certain list, or do teams just claim a player? Oh, no. Teams send out offers, and then the agents will let the player know who's offering, and then the player picks the team that they want to go to. Players get to choose where they want to go. They get offers from a bunch of people. The deal is you're getting called in the 7th round, being told, hey, we're interested in you. Once the draft ends, we're going to send you an offer. And you just sit back and you wait for your 3 offers. Some offers are better than others. Some offers you get signing bonuses. You get a $20,000 signing bonus compared to a $40,000 signing bonus, or a 5. It all depends. But that's how it works. And that's how you become an undrafted free agent. And then you go to that team. And then you get a per diem and a stipend while you're there at the team trying out. And then if you make the team, you make the practice squad or the active duty roster, and you start getting paychecks on Tuesday. Remember, once you make the last cut, you're still not getting paid until Tuesday after the first game. Third fastest clock time. Second, yeah. It's nuts. I don't get it, dude. Who is this kid? Jake Witt. They tell me he's a tight end. Oh, Yasir Abdullah already got drafted? Good. He's on my deep hidden gems list. Man, my deep hidden gems, a lot of these guys did not get drafted. Starting Thomas. Starting Thomas got to come off the board. I told you guys, 7th round. I'm hoping Starting Thomas goes 7th round. And the reason is because USFL drafted him. So if he doesn't make it on any team in the league, he will be in the USFL. He's on the draft. He will be in the XFL, USFL. He got drafted. So. Yeah, no, they're not struggling. No, they're taken care of. The per diem's pretty good while they're trying out and practicing. But yeah, that first paycheck is everything. Don't worry, it's fat. That's why you get a signing bonus, though. You get a signing bonus of 20K. It should hold you over for about 3 months. And then your first paycheck, I think your first game check, if you make the league minimum, your first check is like $28,000. The league minimum, I think it's $28,000. So, and if you're a practice squad player, I want to say you get somewhere around 13,000. So, Ronnie Bell needs some love. It's okay. Kenny McIntosh needs some love too. Come on, pick is in for the Jaguars. Is that who they picked? They picked Derek Parrish. The Jaguars went and picked a fullback not named Hunter Lepecki. That's nuts, bro. All right, Steelers know what to do. Steelers are having a great draft. People are telling me. Let's see if they know to get Hunter Lepecki. I think the Steelers. How many picks do they have left? I don't know how many picks the Steelers have left. And the reason I say that is the Steelers really want Lindsey Scott Jr. Oh, you're trying to see Ronnie Bell get drafted. I got to see a girl do a terrible cartwheel. Sit her down, bro. Damn, Max Duggan needs a haircut. Max Duggan looks terrible. I don't think he's getting any play. If you're his girlfriend, you ain't got to worry. He's not cheating on you. This man's getting no play. I'm telling you. I'm letting you guys know right now. Max Duggan not a good-looking dude. He lost the starting job after foot surgery. Yeah. Chandler Morris beat him out. Chandler Morris will be the starter next year. Here we go. What do the Steelers do? Lindsey Scott Jr. Lindsey Scott Jr. Corey Trice, corner. Yeah, Purdue, he's good. He's good. Max Duggan is riding that pine behind Herbert. Yeah, we know, Zion. He ain't beating out Herbert. Max Duggan has a live arm, though. He's very, very mobile. They don't talk about it, but he's super athletic and mobile. He can run the rock. Yeah, he had amazing wide receivers, a good offensive line, but he could run that rock. They don't know. There he goes. He's running. Extended the play. Man. Nobody wants to be a good football player more than Max Duggan. That means he's not one because he wants to be one. It means he's not one. Oh, now they're finally showing him run, and they don't even show you a good angle. That dude is out there. Packers on the clock again. Here's my team. Here's my team. These guys, this is RicoKnows. I sponsor this team right here. Cowboys are coming up soon. They also watch the channel. But I know the Packers do. Hunter Lepecki. He's regional. He's in your area. Stop playing with me. Hunter Lepecki. Here we go. Pick is in. We have not drafted a safety. Who is we? Are you a Packer? Who is we? Are you French? All of a sudden, we're French up in here. Oui. Je parle-vous français? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 7, oui. Yes, you're a fudge packer? Zion? Say you are a Packers fan. Andrew Voorhees, USC, offensive lineman. Voorhees. Um, Andrew Voorhees. Good player. Cheesehead all the way. Ugh. 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 Gross. Do you like cheese curds? Are you one of those guys? You eat cheese curds? I had a roommate once when I first joined the Army. They made us have 3 roommates. We had this guy come out to the bathroom. Yeah, he got drafted. He just got drafted. So we had this guy come out the bathroom one day, a latrine, and he goes, "Anybody got a toll? Anybody got a toll?" I was like, is there a toll around here? What are you talking about? He was talking about a towel, and then he got a package from home, and his mom sent him some cheese curds. And this kid sat in the room eating cheese curds, and I was like, "Yo, bro, what the hell is that?" It looked like rubber, like little styrofoam peanuts. These little things. And he's like, "Oh, it's cheese curds." Dude, stop. Anthony Johnson. Somebody said, "Is Anthony Johnson getting drafted? We need a safety." You just got your safety. Antoine Green. He's just a quality second. He was the second best wide receiver on his college team. He's a very quality wide receiver. He's nothing special. I like, can you name, not Alvin Harper, but like Michael Irvin was the starting wide receiver for the Cowboys. Alvin Harper was the second wide receiver. Who's the third? That's Antoine Green. That's Antoine Green. Sorry, I missed the chat there. I'll try to catch back up to it. Packers needed a safety. What do you think about the Rams draft class? Tez, the Rams just drafted a punter from Wagner. They just straight disrespected so many great players that have not been drafted. You wasted a draft pick on a punter from Wagner instead of getting some great players that are available. Shout out to Jadakiss Bonds, Grant DuBose, C.J. Johnson, Keaton Mitchell, Aubrey Miller. Like, I could just name Devontae Maxwell, Thomas Incoom. You could have got any one of these guys to help your team get better. Instead, you went and drafted a punter that you could have got after the draft. The punter's going to be there, bro. The punter from Wagner, no one else knows he's there. No one else knew he was available. There's no team sitting there going, "Man, I think we need to take this punter right now." And they took Stetson Bennett fourth. I'm giving the Rams an F-. Bro, wait till I draft it. Wait till I give you guys the rankings on this draft. I'm going to do it different from everybody else. I'm not giving grades. I'm giving ranks. I'm going to rank the draft classes based upon... Oh, it's from Wingate. I keep saying Wagner. It's Wingate. Hey, bro. I'm gonna rank them. I'm gonna rank them, and wait till we get to that Wingate punter, bro. Wait till I find that wimpy Wingate. I don't even know where Wingate is. This was a reach. No, it was a terrible draft pick. You're telling me Stetson Bennett in the 4th round was a reach? That's a polite way of putting it. You thought your draft class was solid? It was. Until the 4th round started falling apart. Just started fucking drafting friends of family. Hey, I got a cousin. He plays at Wingate, and he's really got a dream of getting drafted. You guys mind drafting him? What's his name? Oh, his name is Billy Willie. Oh, we got Billy Willie. Yeah, we'll put him down. Wingate, North Carolina, obviously. I've only driven through North Carolina about 40 times in my life and never heard of Wingate once. Not once. And I know Lumberton well. Jordan Riley, defensive tackle, Oregon. Okay. It's a decent pick. Rams doing favors for people, bro. Somebody check Vegas and see if there was an over-under on punters being drafted. Was there some type of odds you could get for drafting punters? Is there an over-under on drafting punters? I just want to know, because I think the Rams are on the take, bro. Why has Copper not gone yet? Why has Copper, Johnson, C.J. Johnson out of Eastern Carolina, Keaton Mitchell, Like, there's a ton of players that haven't gone. And we're sitting over here going, what are they doing? Cowboys pick is in. Devontae Maxwell. Devontae Maxwell, please, Cowboys. Please. Or call this man at the end of the draft, please. Cowboys are taking somebody from TCU. This is what they do. TCU, SMU, somebody local. They're taking somebody within 100 miles of their damn stadium. I promise you. So they do every 7th round. Took 2 Michigan guys to start off. Cowboys started off Michigan. Everybody keeps talking about these Steeler draft. They keep telling me it was great. Wait till I rank this thing. Wait till I put the ranks up on this. It's because of the way I'm going to do it. Deuce Vaughn was a great pick last time they were up. Picks remaining 1. Cowboys have 1 remaining pick. Why hasn't Brendan Rice been picked? Did he declare? Really? Come on, Cowboys. Do something for me, bro. Jake Moody still in the draft. There we go, Big Trust. You're one of those guys. It's going to get that team an F.5. Cowboys already took a running back. They don't need another running back. Fix your team needs, buddy. They need a wide receiver. C.J. Johnson, Eastern Carolina. C.J. Johnson, he is the next. I know you're kidding. He's still in college. I know. I said, did he declare? Come on, Cowboys. Do the right thing. C.J. Johnson, East Carolina. Do the right thing. He's Deebo Samuel 2.0. He's Anquan Bolden. He really is. The Bears have the best draft. I'm going to do that. All right. Come on, baby. Let's see what happens. Hey, Cindy, thanks for being here. Glad you're watching us watch the draft. I'm just sitting here nervously waiting for the wrong pick for the Cowboys. You guys got to know this. We're down to about 15 picks remaining. There are 15 picks left, and we got about 10 names off the top of our head that need to be drafted. That's what happens when you study prospects so much. You know all the 7th rounders, and you're going, we know who needs to get off the board. We know who needs to get drafted. That's how much I study this draft. I'm sitting here screaming 10, 20 different names that aren't drafted yet. Yes, Anthony Johnson is a very good player. It's a good pick this late, too. All right, shout out to you, Cindy. Let's go. Who did the Cowboys take? Did they take one of our must-haves? Who did they take? Cross your fingers. Jalen Brooks. Okay. South Carolina. Talk about underwhelming. Talk about underwhelming, bruh. Ugh. Ugh. Carrington Valentine called you cute on his story. Called me cute. What are we talking about? Somebody called me cute? I didn't see this. Should have took the guy from ECU. No shit. You're going to take a wide receiver, and you're going to go to South Carolina to get him. Why not just go to East Carolina? What are we doing? You're in Carolina already. I am cute. I just want to know who's talking.
Always moving forward. Movado SE.
Where's Carrington Valentine's story at? Where's that posted? They're sleeping on these ECU guys, it seems. Something. They didn't go to the ECU Pro Day. They didn't go to, they didn't watch ECU game film. These guys literally don't have C.J. Johnson anywhere. Holden Ahlers? Isaiah Bolden? What about Isaiah Bolden? He ain't no KJ Bolden. He ain't KJ Bolden. You guys know KJ Bolden? He's going to be drafted someday. All right. Come on, baby. You guys with me on this? We got 15 picks left. Are we going to do this? Aiden O'Connell about to tear up the league. Yeah. Aiden O'Connell picked early. They say Rico. Aiden O'Connell's a 7th round draft pick.
As far as the players that were still available, 2 wild cards still there.
Ivan Pace Jr. finally showed up.
Interesting to see if Chicago takes a Golden Marshall League, an outside linebacker there. Where Boomer Esiason is going to go right now, he's going to slide down fairly far. He might even end up with Cincinnati with 6.
I don't think this selection makes any sense whatsoever.
Mel Kiper sitting here.
Way to mince words, Mel. You cannot go Jim Harbaugh and pass up Trent Dilfer. Forget. That's why the Colts are the laughing stock.
That's why the Colts are the laughing stack of the league. Who in the hell is Mel Kiper anyways? My neighbor knows more than Mel Kiper, and my neighbor is a goddamn mailman. And you know what's crazy about that? Is how does an NFL GM live next to a mailman? How much are you getting paid? You're an NFL GM, and you're telling me your neighbor's a mailman? This is 1994, okay? This is the damn Chargers GM saying, my neighbor is a mailman. What NFL GM lives next to a neighbor, has a mailman as a neighbor? I just thought about that. Like, what are we doing? I don't believe his story. I don't think his neighbor is a mailman. That's my point. There it is. I will quit. If Jimmy Claus is not successful, he said he will retire. He said that in 2010. And he asked for, I think he asked for like 8 years. He said, give me 3 years. Give me 5 years. Something like that. Jimmy Clausen was supposed to be successful or he's out. Mailman works for the cartel. I'm just saying, that GM said his neighbor is a mailman. Jimmy Clausen, you know, dude, Mekhi Blackmon was by far the best value pick of the draft. I think so. I don't know. I don't think he's a value pick because I thought you could have got him in the 7th round. I know that sounds crazy, but I thought nobody was really high on him. I love him. He's on my deep sleeper pick. He's a good player. I don't know if, remember, you want to get value. 40 years for this dude. I've been alive 40 years. Devontae Smith or Armand Devontae Smith. Thoughts on B.J. Ojulari? So for me, he's in my top 5 defensive linemen in this draft. I'm big on B.J. Ojulari. I've seen him 100 times. I mean, I've seen him play so much in high school. I saw him play all his college. I'm big on B.J. Ojulari. I'm sorry, I was reading the rest of the chat there. I like B.J. Ojulari a lot. And I thought it was a good draft pick. All right. What is up? 49ers, Hunter Lepecki, their kind of guy. Thoughts on Brian Branch? Very overrated. I'm not a Brian Branch guy. I put him 2nd in safeties. I put him behind Marty Mapow. I don't think Brian Branch is as good as people think. Now, you got to pick somebody. You got to pick a safety somewhere. No, Andre Carter has not been drafted yet. Hasn't been anybody in the draft so far that you didn't know. Yeah, Jalen Williams. Yes. The damn punter from Wingate. Yes, and there was a tackle from Northern Michigan. I didn't even know Northern Michigan, Division II school. I didn't even know they had a school up there. Yeah, there's a couple dudes been drafted. I'm like, who is this? Doesn't make them any good. Braden Willis. Okay. Hey, somebody asked me about Braden Willis yesterday. They were like, hey, tight ends, why hasn't Braden Willis been taken? Because not very good. Personally, I don't think so. Not bad. Just not good enough to, say, hey, this guy needs to be taken right now. But there he goes. 49ers. Remember their alternative lifestyle tight end? 49ers alternative lifestyle tight end? Vernon Davis? Yeah, that dude lived a different life, bro. That dude was straight up R. Kelly down low. That dude was it, bro. He was out there, I like painting. That dude walked around with bracelets on, bro. Anyways, I'm not trying to say anything negative. Oh, were they? I didn't ever see that super cult. ESPN was I think you wrote that in the past tense. Meat righted. Brandon Hill, safety, Pittsburgh. Okay. Texans. Man, Texans going up to Pitt. Getting a nice player. Brandon Hill's not a bad player. I watched a lot of Pitt film, just so you know. Not a bad player. His coaches liked him a lot. Put him in all kinds of packages. Pause. All right, let's go. Guys, we've got 10 picks left, and we know all 10 guys getting drafted because, no, there's more than 10 picks, but essentially 10 picks, 11 picks left. And we got 11. JL Skinner's very raw. I look at him, I don't see fluid hips when I watch him. I was a little underwhelmed by JL Skinner. Do I know who Rayshawn Davis is? Yeah. Yep. My thing is hold on, pick is in. Eagles, they were going to take McIntosh anyways. They're taking all Georgia Bulldogs. Here we go. Take Keaton Mitchell, I dare you. Take Keaton Mitchell, I dare you. And then I got to give you an A+ on your draft. Take Keaton Mitchell, and I got to give him a top grade at that point. Oh, my goodness. Ivan Pace Jr.? Ivan Pace Jr. too small for them anyways. Come on, baby. Yeah, I'm staring at the screen all nervous. Like, who did the Eagles pick? You guys might be slightly ahead of me. I'm in a hotel. The feed comes a little late, so just let me know. Round 6. Oh, they took Tanner McKee? Oh, wow. The Eagles took Tanner McKee. They're just going to put him on the bench, huh? Shout out to you, Tanner. Hey, ever met a kid? Hi, my name is Tanner. Okay, buddy. Come on. I'm still waiting. I apologize. A Jackson State player got picked? Aubrey Miller? They took Aubrey Miller? Linebacker? If they took Aubrey Miller linebacker, that's just... They're just doing all the right things as far as HR goes. As far as PR goes. Bolden? Okay. KJ. This is nuts. Coach Prime got him drafted? Sean Tucker still hasn't been picked. He will not be picked. Sean Tucker will not be drafted, and it has nothing to do with his talent. Isaiah Bolden, yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not giving out grades. I'm giving out ranks. Oh, Bolden, but not to the Eagles. So just remember that. Sean Tucker will not be drafted. It's a health concern. It's not a skill concern or a talent concern. He did not take part in the combine because he failed a physical. When you fail a physical, Moro Ojo. Oh, Moro Ojo. I don't see Bolden anywhere. People just keep talking. So, listen to what I'm saying. You fail a physical, the NFL will not. They just won't pick you. They'll just free agent your ass and let you try out, and then they're going to find out you got some irregular heart rate or whatever was wrong with him. Something was wrong with him. They didn't let him take part in the combine. That just sucks because that'll ruin your whole career. You'll never get another chance, no matter what. They just don't. Because you won't get cleared by doctors if you were trying to get traded or anything. You can't even play in the games. I don't even know what's wrong with them. These guys brought out a pie. Is it a pumpkin pie? Nobody's eating that damn pie, bro. Bumper pool. Bumper pool. Give me bumper pool one time. Bumper pool's got to get drafted. James Rose is picking for the Chiefs. Give me bumper pool. Come on. Yeah, for sure. Congratulations to Isaiah Bolden. Are we behind? Are you guys reading Twitter? Are you guys doing the Twitter thing? I haven't seen Isaiah Bolden get drafted anywhere. Are you telling me he just got drafted by the Chiefs? Because the pick is in. Oh, I'm missing prelims right now? I can't even watch it because I'm going to have to stream it on my phone because I don't have my laptop or my desktop with me. So to watch the fights tonight, I gotta chill. Patriots took Bolden a while back. I didn't see it. Oh. I must have missed this pick. Was this a pick a while ago? See, I'm confused. You guys are talking about picks from previous rounds? Because that's not what's on my TV right now. I'm not lagging that much. Can't believe the Cowboys went and took Jalen Brooks and not CJ. Where am I at? I'm 28 in the 7th round. Oh. Rajon Wright getting slept on? Not by me. He's on my list. But they must not like something about him. They must not like something about him. I don't know. Here goes the Chiefs. You know they like speed. Devontae Maxwell. Come on, KC. I keep saying Devontae Maxwell. I want this guy to get drafted, man. He's a good young man. And he looks great on tape. Just goes to show you, some great players out there just get left out because they want to draft punters and kickers. Come on, bro. I wait, Fernando. I wait till I see what they do. I obviously like a lot of guys. Ball State, Nick Jones. Okay, he can play. I wait till I see their production. I don't like to predict stuff like that for the whole season because then you ignore their entire production. Was I high on Isaiah Pacheco? He didn't have a ton of production. I think he's an anomaly and not the rule and not the guy you want to look for. See how what I'm talking about here? Nick Jones, 13 pass breakups. I look for ball hawks. Nick Jones, 13 pass breakups. You got to have PBUs. You got to be around the ball. Double-digit pass breakups in a season tells me you find the ball and you knock it down or tip it away. Eventually, those will be interceptions. So I like guys with PBUs. I don't like corners with single-digit PBUs. You just were never there. Never got it done. All right. It's frustrating, guys. No, I don't think Blake Corum is I don't think he's a 4th-round pick. I don't think Blake Corum measures out really well. He's not one of the top running backs for me. From what I've seen on tape, if we're going to talk about running backs on tape for next season, Blake Corum isn't there for me. Ivan Pace is very small for being a rusher, a pass rusher. He's just very small in size. Steelers pick Spencer Anderson. I see it here. Offensive tackle Maryland. Sweet. So, running backs next year, I'm trying to think. Raheem Sanders, Braylon Edwards, Braylon Allen, I'm sorry. I was thinking of Trent Edwards. There's so many. And Corum is just a high production guy for me. He's going to get drafted. But he's just not it. He is not him when I watch film. He's like Will Shipley to me. Like, they get yards, but they don't look very good. Like, they don't. When I watch them, I can see their 40 isn't as explosive as I want it to be, or some of their moves. In other words, a guy like Blake Corum, are you really that good when the backup running back can come in and do just as good in production? Are you really that good, or is it your offensive line? Right? I want to know, can I put any running back in there and do what you're doing? That's how I feel. Wear and tear doesn't matter. Fernando, wear and tear doesn't matter on an NFL running back. Or a college running back, I should say. Because you're only going to play until you're 30 anyways. And if you're an NFL running back, I'm only paying you one contract anyways. I'm not paying you 2 contracts. I don't care who you are. I'm trading you for draft capital. Thank you very much, Cindy. I appreciate you. I'm not paying any running back his second contract. It's not worth it. Positional value. I can just go draft another young stud in the 3rd or 4th round. So I'll trade you. I don't care, even if you're an all-pro, even if you're a Pro Bowler. I'm trading your ass, and I'm getting as much as I can. So you're only good for one contract to begin with. So let's go with one contract. Who cares how much wear and tear you got? I'm going to ride you for 4 rounds, and that's it. It don't matter who it is. I'd rather be an undrafted free agent, and I'd rather go to a team that has a ton of players, a ton of Pro Bowlers at my position. I'd rather be a tight end and go straight to the Chiefs immediately because I know that I'm going to get to play every preseason game. Because Travis Kelce ain't playing the preseason. So I'm going to the Chiefs, and I'm trying to make the team. Now, I'm not going to make the team, but I'm going to play every single preseason game because Travis Kelce's not. I'm going to get a ton of tape, and then I'll get signed by somebody else. That's what you need to do. Undrafted free agents, go to a team with a loaded roster. All those perennial superstars are going to sit out the preseason games, and you're going to get a ton of playing time. Don't go to a team that you're competing for roster slots with. Don't do it. You're not going to get much playing time then. You want a lot of tape. It's just a theory. So, we got a commercial break on this draft. I apologize. We're sitting here. We got 10 picks left till we get to Mr. Irrelevant. We still got C.J. Johnson on the board. Jada Kiss, Bonds on the board. Ton of running backs. Holton Ayler's on the board. Keaton Mitchell on the board. Devontae Maxwell, Thomas Incoom, Rajon Wright, Hunter Lepecki. I don't even care what Mel Kiper's best available are. He's got Sean Tucker on there. He's not there. Hey, Ronnie Hickman's been up there the whole time. We don't want him, though. Safety, Ohio State. Hey, Big D. What up, Big Daddy? Oh, hey, Lexi. I know who it is. All right. Hold on. We might have missed one. DJ Ivy went. Okay, Isaiah Bolden went to the Patriots. Patriots. Shout out to them. That's the first HBCU dude. 7th round, barely squeaked in. Giants. Take Jadakiss Bonds, wide receiver, please. Please. I'm just begging you. Oh, man. I'm looking at a bunch of other picks. Ronnie Bell just went. Wide receiver, Ronnie Bell went to the 49ers. Ronnie Bell, 53, 253. He's fast, apparently. But Ronnie Bell, wide receiver, Michigan. I don't think he's very good. He ain't no damn C.J. Johnson. This is nuts. I'm not looking at Braden Willis. He's going to play tight end, bro. He's H-back for sure. Jervarius Owens. Safety, Houston. Rick, remember me talking about, yeah, Colorado just offered him? Had no way. You got to take the offer at that point. Everybody's been asking me to do a Jada Walker video. I want to apologize right now. They've asked me over and over again to do a Jada Walker video. And Isaiah Bolden is the only HBCU drafted at this time. I'd rather be a free agent. Tired eyes. You know, I've had a really long day. I've had a really long couple days. It's not going to stop. I've got UFC fights going on right now as we speak. Probably want to watch all of them. I just had my dinner, but I want to go play some poker, but I'm focused right now. We got to stay locked in. We got 4 more picks. Lock in. Focus, people. Thank you for being here, all 19 of you. We start small. We'll get there. I'll have my setup, and I'll be streaming from home in the future, but I'm on the road. So we take what we can get. Here we go. Pick 255 is in. 49ers. The San Francisco 49ers have selected. They just took a wide receiver. Are they taking another wide receiver? A&M's only doing it because they just lost the wide receiver. Jalen Graham, linebacker, Purdue. Wow. Purdue linebacker. You look tired. Hey, Cindy. I ain't tired. I'm wide awake. I'm right here. I'm here. You ladies, stay off me. Rico don't sports gamble, but he's dropping 700 on poker. That's correct, Fernando. That's correct. I'll bet on myself. I didn't drop 700 on poker. I dropped 400 on poker and 300 on roulette. And it wasn't much of a decision on roulette. I'm about to drop more now that I'm doing the math. Definitely dropped 400 on poker. I think I dropped 200 on roulette. There we go, 600. The other 100 was on my dog because I got to pay to have somebody watch her. All right, Packers. Pick is in. They watch the channel. They're not going to do me dirty, bruh. They're not doing me dirty. Their last pick has to be another RicoKnows decision. This is what the Packers do. They pick RicoKnows guys because they watch the channel. They watch it. At least their scouts do. Come on. You think I'm joking? What are they going to do? Get excited. I'm trying to like poker picking is crazy. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, I like Hayner at the Saints. That's a great place for my favorite quarterback for sure. Great place for my favorite quarterback. Here we go, guys. Packers. Give me something. Give me something. Anything. Don't care what it. Mr. Irrelevant's coming. Oh, it's 262. I thought it was 259. Uh-oh. That's me doing bad math or not knowing all the compensatory picks. Grant DuBose. I told you they watched the damn channel. What did I tell you guys? They just took Grant DuBose. Oh my God. You're going to love this pick, somebody says. You guys already know, man. They watched every video I made. I made a video on everybody. I made a video on the Packers draft room, bro. The Packers and I are evaluating talent the same. You guys always tell me, who are you going to work for? Who are you going to work for? Rico, what NFL team's going to hire you? Tell me the Packers didn't just take every dude I talked about for the last 4 months. Oh. What NFL team should you be working for, Rico? Rico, any of these teams going to hire you to be a scout? Call the Packers and tell them they just did everything I told them to do. Tell the Packers to make every decision that I said. Holy shit. Maybe not in the order I said to do it in, but they did it. Yeah. That 6th-round kicker is the problem we got. That's why they need me in the building, Fernando. That's why they need me in the building so they don't make decisions like that. But 90% of what they just took was somebody I made a video on. Get at me. Holy shit, Rico knows. There's an NFL team out there doing exactly what I'm talking about. There's one whole franchise following it. Come on, guys. And they just fleeced the Jets. Drafting a kicker is insane to me, too. Yes, I'm very surprised Rajon Wright has not been drafted. I believe he's a hell of a player. There's a ton of guys that I'm surprised haven't been drafted. There's just a ton of great players. You guys, this is why I get excited, because I study the draft so much. Yeah, 259 is Mr. Irrelevant. I know what I'm saying. That girl at the sign-up said 262. That girl at the damn draft doesn't know what she's doing. She's there with the jersey, says Mr. Irrelevant, 262. Woman, I know how many picks there are in this draft. There's only 259. These fans at the draft don't even know what's going on. I'm sitting here going, man, I must not know all the picks. Yes, I do. I should never doubt myself. Rico knows. My God. And I don't have nothing in front of me telling me how many picks there are. I don't go to mock drafts. I don't do none of that. I don't know database. It's up here. My database is right here, bro. And I'm naming 20 dudes. After the draft, I need to go find out who got signed where. This is what I get excited about. Yeah, Sean Tucker will never be drafted. He's got injury concerns. Not health concerns, not injury concerns. He's got health concerns. They will never draft a guy like that. I called that 2 weeks ago. I said Sean Tucker's not getting drafted, guys. I hate to break it to you guys. Nobody listened to me. And then when I make the I Am Right video on that, because I'm going to make that like in the next 20 minutes, I'm going to make the I Am Right video, and people are going to be like, oh, we all knew. We all knew he wasn't getting drafted. And yeah, you all fucking, my ass, you all knew. You waited till, yeah, I'm going to post an undrafted free agent video. Hell yeah, I am. I'm going to tell the world all the best undrafted free agents where they're at, who they are, my philosophy on it. I'm going to post it, but I'm going to do a long version of it, so it's going to have to be on YouTube. I'm going to talk about it for 30 minutes straight. I'm going to wait till I get home. I'm not going to do it from here because I want to have certain production in it. But I'm telling you guys, this frustrates me that there are people who will watch things occur and then look at me and go, oh, yeah, we knew that. Oh, everybody knew that. No, but none of you had the nerve to predict it before it had happened. Like, I told you who wasn't getting drafted. I did. And I named players. Now, I'm upset for certain dudes, like Ivan Pace Jr., like Wright at corner, Devontae Maxwell, Thomas Incoom, Jadakiss Bonds, C.J. Johnson. Those are 6 really big ones for me. I'm devastated for those 6. Keaton Mitchell. Yeah, JT, I'm petty. Yes, if you guys didn't know the comment, he's saying, hey, I like when you go back to some of your older videos and make a video and just let everybody know you've been holding receipts on these I've been keeping tabs, I go to bed at night. Do I know Jalen Brooks? He's on my go to my homepage. He's on my hidden gems list. Jalen Brooks is on my he's on my hidden. Oh no, is it Miles Brooks? Miles Brooks, maybe it's Miles Brooks. I'm frustrated right now. I just saw Kendall Williamson get drafted from Stanford. I got 10 guys that need to be drafted in the next 2 picks. We're on the last pick, guys. And it's the fucking Rams. You know who they could be taking right here? Mo Ibrahim. I knew he wasn't getting drafted. The Rams could be taking a punter right here from Wingate. My goodness. There's so many good players that didn't get drafted. And the reason there's so many good players that didn't get drafted is because I'm introducing you guys to what it is, right? Like, I'm introducing you guys to the draft process and, like, doing research and learning all the players, not just the big name guys, not just the first round, not just the mock draft of the first 2 rounds, none of that shit. No, we're going so deep at every position that when you watch the draft now, you go, hey, wait, where's this guy that Rico took? Where's this guy? Where's this guy? You start knowing more players, and now you know when an undrafted free agent shows up on the scene, you go, holy shit, I've known about this guy. I'm not blindsided. I know this guy. Because there's about to be a ton of undrafted free agents, and you know why they didn't get a spot? You got to blame the transfer portal. See, because that's what they do in high school. That was a joke. I got to work on my delivery, but that was a clutch-ass joke. All right, Rams pick is in. Mr. Irrelevant, here we go. Pick another punter, please. I'm tired of these guys talking about the first rounders, bro. We're in the 7th round. Talk about the guys who did not get drafted. Come on. Grant DuBose stuck in there at the last minute, bro. Grant DuBose. Going to the Packers. The only problem I have with that is they already have Romeo Doubs, and they're very similar. Romeo Doubs, Grant DuBose, they're both very similar. But I guess they weren't happy with Romeo Doubs if you go and draft a Grant DuBose the next year. Heading to the Lions, it's going to be a quarterback battle. Oh, I got a bunch of sleepers. Robert Farrell's a sleeper. And that's the other thing is I got to see where these guys all sign. They're going to agree to sign to somewhere tomorrow. Today and tomorrow, they're going to be signing. They're going to sign in groups of like 10 or 20 as undrafted free agents. Here we go. CEO of Irrelevant Week. I can't stand these ladies. Get up here and read a script. I would stand up there and talk with no script. I could introduce a draft pick, no script needed. Just like Pat McAfee, just like David Akers, or anybody else. I could go up there and just start ripping it. I don't need any prep. I don't need to read nothing. I could talk. She said Holy Toledo. She said Holy Toledo. Bro, you take Deshaun Johnson over Devontae Maxwell? Yeah, I know. I know what I need. I need a webcam. I just need somebody to cut it up. Half the seventh round was random Michigan colleges. Probably directional colleges and other random schools for sure. It was all in that upper Midwest. And you know what's going to happen, right? The whole state of Michigan is going to go, oh, these players come out of our high schools. Michigan high school creates the most NFL players. Michigan and Ohio high schools, they have the most high schools. Yeah, they get the most players in the NFL. Yep, we had like 30 drafted last year. Yeah, I know. It was in the Uper. Caleb Murphy did not get drafted. This is what I'm talking about. We're going to talk about all the players who didn't get drafted, guys. There's going to be a very long list. I'm going to post it. It's going to take me a while to make the video. Not really. I just have to get home and sit down and hash my thoughts together and then get it out to you guys. But it's going to probably be on YouTube. I'm going to put it out there for everyone to see. I will talk about the top undrafted free agents or the top non-drafted players. Just give me some time to put it together. I get it done in the next day. I'm just on the road. I'll be driving all day tomorrow, but I'll have it on YouTube by Monday night. So we'll talk about the undrafted free agents, and then we'll start attacking these. I'm not going to do draft grades because I don't like to do that. I'm going to do draft ranks. I'm going to rank these teams by who had the best class, who had the worst draft class. It'll be a ranking. And let me tell you, if you took a kicker or a punter before some of these quality players that didn't get drafted, I got beef with you. These kickers and punters did not deserve it. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Shout out to those of you who are here for the last 90 minutes. If you're watching this on a replay or you're watching the stream, shout out to you. Hey, I know there's a ton of people out there that didn't know half these players, but Rico knows.